Hello everyone, my name is Olivia. As the rapid development of technology, the communication between people nowadays has become more easy. In our video, we're going to talk about some of our personal experience on social media and how it's used in different places such as business, education, and in our daily life. To point out what it benefits us and what are the things that we should be aware of while we're using it. Without further ado, let's get started.
Hi, my name is Anouk and I'm an exchange student from France, and I will tell you how COVID has impacted business and education. I will also be able to give the differences between France and Taiwan. During the COVID pandemic, technologies such as Zoom, Teams or Skype allowed millions of employees to hold remote meetings. Employees no longer need to travel thousands of kilometers to cross borders to see each other, which is good for ecology. You should know that in France we have accepted to live with COVID. We aren't living with masks anymore for most of you. Many employees who work in offices skip 2 days a week in telework because the state noticed that this was a good thing. Today in France we are all going to class. During the online classes, many students have declared having depressive or anxiety symptoms, and many also had suicide thoughts. On my first day of university, we were about 100 language students. The first day of my second year, we were only 40 of them. Distance was not easy for all of us. Many turned on their computers and went straight to bed. Here in Taiwan, some teachers still teach on Teams while teaching in a real classroom, and I think it's a good thing for people who are worried about the coronavirus. Coco will tell you about social medias and their daily use.
Hi guys, I'm Coco from Malaysia. I was born in the 1997s, which people call Generation Z, the first social generation to have grown up with access to the internet and portable digital technology from a young age. The communication of the past is completely different from nowadays. In daily life, we are using free online applications to chat and share our daily life with friends and family instead of talking face-to-face, sending emails or SMS. Those social media applications bring us a lot of advantages. It allows you to stay in the zone A, but at the same time you may go beyond the boundaries of the circles. All the two you need is just an internet access, computer or smartphone. You can socializing with people while relaxing at home or on the way to any other places. I have a Taiwanese boyfriend. We have been together for 4 years. During the pandemic, we couldn't meet with each other, but luckily, we still can communicate by using online apps. To be honest, we have conflicts, a lot of argument or misunderstanding with each other when we communicate through text online. That's because when we communicate through online text, we lack most of the social signal that help us to navigate in-person communication, vocal intonation, face expression, touch, and posture. When we're communicating face-to-face, we have many built-in ways to understand each other. We can hear, see, feel each other, which help us shape our communication, empathize with each other's needs, and find common ground. That's all for my part. Melin will tell you about her online communication experience.
Hi everyone, my name is Melanie and I am from Hong Kong. This year I came to Taiwan to study and arrived at 31st of August. And because of the pandemic, I have to stay at the quarantine hotel for 8 days long. And these days I have to use Teams to attend most of the lessons. Some situation happened, which is some of the teachers couldn't hear me from Teams because of some technical problems, or some teachers haven't get used to the modern technology, which leads them couldn't see my questions or answers in the chat box, which is very inconvenient for me and for them. These 8 days made me aware of a lot of things, especially video chat with friends will really weaken our social and communication skills. I lost the courage to talk to strangers, and I started to panic when strangers talk to me directly, and I started to afraid being alone in crowds, which made me get emotional and panic. I got the fear of going out, which is because I get used to communicate with others by using social phone in those 8 days, and this really affect my social skills and my mental health. The fear of my social interaction has grown, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And at last, I really hope I can get a therapy as soon as possible.
Everyone, my name is Susan, and now I'm going to talk about the disadvantage of online communications and the conclusion of our presentation. First, the problem I confronted with is that I need to curb my desire to use Sensei product if I want to concentrate at class time. Secondly, it may endanger our health or mental health if we spend too much time on it. For example, my eyes were nearsighted during the time we have the online courses. The last is that the teaching quality may not as good as teacher expected. I found that I always easily forget what my teacher said after class. In conclusion, we thought communication online is still more harm than good. Although it brings a lot of convenience to us, we still need to protect our self-security and consider the price we have to pay for it. Thank you for your time and attention.